Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Phoenixwright Contempt of Court. What? Oh my god, my fire alarm goes off! Oh my god!
Oh. Silent, emergency.
Oh my god! What? Anyways, what am I?
That timing could not have been any more funny.
God.
Is it a serious issue?
My dad's
or is that
thinking.
just like a drill? Oh.
What I meant to say was Professor Layton versus Phoenixwright.
That, like, actually scared the shit out of me.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. Aside from Layton turning to gold and Maya being accused of murder and all that, but that... not important. It's the average Tuesday for her, alright? Yes, we know, the golden colt. Is it really golden? What do you think?
Well, what do you think happened to Layton, bro?
I'm not doubting that.
It doesn't make sense. How has it come to this?
Maya, it's just any aceattorney game you're in, it always happens to it always comes to this.
It's a curse.
The darned witch.
That does not feel like it has the right amount of conviction.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, try that again.
Sorry, I just got my food. The darned witch!
You've got to believe me, Nick. I may be a spirit medium, but I'm no witch.
You think he doesn't believe you?
Well, I don't know.
Don't worry, I know it wasn't you.
Hey, have you seen Luke today?
How long has it been? What? I've seen him since last night. He's crying. Oh.
Oh, man.
Not to say that. Wait, it's been a whole day?
I guess so. No kidding. He's the one suffering the most from all this. Poor kid.
He probably needs some time alone with his grief. You should leave him be. I mean, you're in the courtroom, Phoenix. I think you're gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't have to see this trial. It'd be too hard for him.
Yeah, but we both know he's gonna come up eventually.
Yeah. So, like,
Oh
is Layton
god,
actually dead?
wait. Is he gonna be a witness?
He did witness something. It seems he witnessed the aftermath.
I mean, yeah, that's what everyone saw.
Well, yeah.
What?
Hello?
You're out of your jail cell?
Oh, it's Isabella.
I can't believe what happened. What are you doing here, Spa? Have you been fair to the accusations? No, not yet. I know it's not easy. It's just that... I'm not technically under arrest, so I got special permission to come... What?
Call it special permission. Courtesy of Robert Snow.
Oh boy. Go wherever I like. Within this building, at least. Let's see. I heard about Mr. Layton. It's awful. You're such a terrible man. I mean, what?
Whoa, huh? What? I think that was a storyteller? You might want to check your dialogue there. I think there was a mistake in the writing.
Yeah, any typo is clearly, the storyteller. Storyteller, you missed a typo.
No, the fuck I didn't.
Never mind. No, the fuck I didn't.
Never
Okay.
mind.
I'm sorry, Spa. Isabella. Huh? What are you apologizing for? You're supposed to find clues connected to Bazella. Bella. Or can we find anything? Now the professor's been... No, don't say that! It's not your fault! But guilt-tripping myself is the best thing I do, Spella!
Even the storyteller knows how to write Phoenix.
I don't believe a word of what they say about Maya. She isn't a witch. After all, she's from London.
No.
Oh,
Oh my god, bro! What the... Thank you, Espella.
God, they nail the sprites.
Ouchies, bro, my heart.
Mr. Wright? Oh boy. Do you mind if I assist you in court today? Huh? I know I may not be of much use, but I'll do what I can. I have to help you and Maya. Spella. Excuse me!
Excuse me! Excuse me! Renosuke? What's he doing here? Oh.
Girl.
Grayo, butler of the late Master Belduke. I've come to inquire after Miss Maya.
What?
What?
It is most regrettable what happened yesterday. You know, just a man dying. Average Tuesday for me. Because I'm a witch, and I kill people.
He's technically not dead. He's just a statue.
Well, his arm fell off. If we ever reverse that process, he's gonna be missing an arm, and I feel like that would probably kill you. So.
Well, if they like bandage it quickly, no, it's not.
Bandage it quickly? Nah, man. Do the school nurse method. Put some ice on it.
Hey, if they apply a lot of heat, I'm just saying. We are in the fiery witch court. I'm just saying. They can cauterize it real quick.
Oh, thank you for coming all the way here.
Nah, I think you did it.
Hmm? You look really pale, Jean. Are you alright?
No, I'm sorry. I forgot to take my blood tonight.
Huh?
Oh, please don't worry about me. It's merely that, since the incident, sleep has eluded me.
I don't think lack of sleep changes your skin tone, but okay.
Oh. I spent the night searching through Master's notes on alchemy.
Did your skill level ever improve?
I hope there may be some mention of a method by which something turned to gold may be reverted back to its original form.
Something tells me you don't want that to happen.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I think of Grey Earl. I'm not sure what I'm thinking.
I feel like Earl has to be involved. I'm not sure if we're talking killer, but...
At the very least, suspicious as hell.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
And they're absolutely a girl, if we're taking that voice as canon.
There's no way around it, man.
But why lie about it?
Why lie about it? Because if she's a witch, then pretending to be a man... Like, we got told by Barnum earlier that the reason that, I think it was the alchemist, the reason that they didn't suspect the alchemist of being a witch, or someone of being a witch, is because they were a man. So...
He was that man.
If... Shut the fuck up. If she pretends to be a man, then they won't suspect her of being a witch.
Now people are gonna call this game woke. You're looking for a way to rescue the professor?
Human fate is often cruel, but that's also why we must never lose hope.
Never lose hope!
Don't lose hope
Never
now!
give up! Use this despair as your stepping stone for hope! I know you beacons of hope can do this!
John?
Maya, you're so emotional and I love it. If only you would actually, open up and all that, but that's yeah. Who cares? I know you're nice.
Defender! Okay, wait, no, salesman. Defender, accused. You've just won a new car. The trial is about to start. Proceed to the chamber.
You've won a new trial! Yes, we're coming.
Nick,
Why is suspense playing? Jeremiah, I'm not just gonna let them sentence you.
I just wish all this would stop already, whether someone's a witch or not.
Dude, Maya, you have no idea how badly I don't want this trial to happen.
Oh boy.
No one deserves to be burned.
Dude, seriously, if Maya ends up dead at the end of this, I'm going to fucking lose it.
All the marbles
Like,
are all gonna be
I
lost.
don't care if John's a child. If John did it, he's getting sent back there. I care too much about Maya.
Yeah.
And now, I can't stand for it either. Not that I want him to be burned, mind you. It's just like,
Yeah.
much
just-
rather be John than Maya. It literally is kill or be killed in this fucking trial.
Flowey? The flower?
If you'll kindly excuse me now, I must return to my duties.
He said duties. No problem. We appreciate you coming to see us.
Fuck it. Let's execute the rat instead. Can we take that rat and put it in the Iron Maiden?
Yes, but
Just drop that into the fire?
rats drive the court's crazy. Something's bothering me.
No, get out of here.
John seems somewhat odd today. You think? Oh, Mr. Wright? What's wrong about the beginning? You want to take a spell as co-counsel so I don't just talk to myself?
Sure.
Oh, I hate
I'll probably
this.
just do my Maya voice, but just, British.
I hate that. Oh my god.
That's awful.
The trial of Maya Fey shall now begin.
Oh God,
As scheduled.
damn it.
That's
So many stakes. There's so many stakes.
Yeah, other spells. My badge. Aw.
Oh? Witchcraft turning
Turning Miss Professor?
Just ignore me.
Knights of the court, are you ready to cross your swords of justice?
Spirits of Justice?
Hey, Barnum.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum always has his sword ready for the work of justice.
Zacky boy.
Hey, Zacky boy!
Defense
Barney
ready,
boy.
Your Honor. At this stage, I've just got to give it all I've got.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's trial time! Aw. Why is my mic just not picking? Yeah, I was wondering if someone else was gonna call out how corny Phoenix just sounded.
He
It
sounded
would appear
very.
The defender has
I don't
thrown
know.
down the gauntlet, Sir Barnum.
Fuck you.
Now,
sounded so
before we
sarcastic.
begin, may I have a word with you, defender?
Any defender.
Fuck no.
A defender.
Yes, Your Honor.
Last time we
Did
met,
someone say my name?
you stood in this court as an apprentice baker.
Forgot about that.
Well, we've evolved.
In all
We've
honesty, when I
evolved.
saw you for the first time, I thought to myself, a baker should stick to bread baking.
Okay, who
Okay.
asked?
Is that so? What a fine first impression I made.
However, today you are not merely some befuddled maker of sweet buns. I'm obliged to fully recognize you
As a defender.
as a knight of law and justice, on par with Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Thank you.
Wow.
I think.
Wow. I think that is a compliment, yeah.
He's so pissed. How dare you compare him to me? Hey, Barnum, trial's in session. You can't sleep.
What do you want?
Now
I'm
my
tired.
will begin. Fight bravely and expose the truth behind this heinous crime.
Well, okay, I'm ready.
All right, we're all counting on you, Inquisitor Barnum.
I knew she was a witch as soon as I laid my
No,
eyes
you
on
didn't.
her. She's
Oh,
got
fuck
witch
you.
written all over her. not put the baker on trial? Bake
What?
the
What?
baker, I say!
Huh?
We can't reason with these people, man.
Sorry. I'm saying I knew she was a witch all along. This makes me think of like, I knew they were suspicious all along.
God
Guys,
damn
you can't do this every time.
They treat him like some sort of celebrity.
I think a celebrity would be getting more hate.
He may be adored by the crowds, but when he pointed his sword my way, you managed to shield me from his accusations.
Beautifully worded. Someone said that the storyteller wrote that.
Maya clearly isn't a witch, so surely your victory is certain.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say certain.
Well, now that you said that, I have a dreadful feeling, Espella. Thanks for that.
Thank you for believing in me, Espella.
Cantabella.
Espella Cantabella.
Wow. Okay.
Now the game's just stealing our joke. Yeah.
I have given you leave to come to this trial today. However, that does not mean
You can be with.
that the charges against you have been dropped. Rather than worry about others, you should consider your own situation.
Shut the fuck up. She'll worry about her own stuff later. Oh shit, Phoenix doesn't know the trial's tomorrow.
Oh, he doesn't. That's a good point.
Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor.
Oh no.
Don't say thank you to him. He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, huge prick though.
Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement.
Perfect witness.
As
Perfect
you wish, my
evidence. What
lord.
else is needed?
I predict that this trial will end in 3 minutes. As usual, let us commence this trial by first recounting the events. If it pleases you, Sir Blue Knight.
Don't really need that. I was sort of there. As you wish, Inquisitor. Here, you get used to this terminology.
This heinous crime occurred in the residence of the late Newton Belduke, the alchemist.
He was not made of full metal before someone asks.
God damn it. Here is the sketched plan of his residence.
Oh, we're moving on from sketched photos of the body?
It's a sketch, not a photo. What the hell is a photo?
Sketch?
This room, of a somewhat questionable nature, is the alchemist's study, in which the incident took place.
Motherfucker, there's a room behind it? Wait, hold on, wait, where's that painting at?
The painting?
Yeah, the painting.
It would be right behind the chair. With that desk.
Wait, so the...
It's like it's a little slab. I think that's the painting right there.
I see. Okay,
The only ones present at the
moment
of the crime were the accused and the victim.
Well,
No one else.
and
Are you
the
sure about
witch.
that?
Watch there fucking
Well-
be a magic scepter. Somehow.
The witnesses who arrived at the scene seconds later have indicated where they found the accused and the victim.
Very well. The sketch is accepted as evidence.
Oh my god, what? We actually got it?
Yeah. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. Yep, that's adorable.
Mischievous grin looking ass. Don't look too closely, you'll see I'm a Lego.
It really does look like a Lego there.
Bro looks so... Bro... I feel like you could say the fanciest sentence and then put this fucking guy's Berkshire in front of it. Indubitably, that is how it works.
A living man 1 second, a golden statue the next. Such wickedness.
Hey, do you mind bringing him into this court? I want a selfie.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, so what's a selfie?
What the hell is a selfie?
Magic that turns things into gold? Sure, why not? Hey,
Yeah,
you're
sure.
learning.
Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged.
Now, I'm just saying, if those damn witnesses didn't hold Luke back, that could have been prevented. I'm just saying.
I have to agree. Luke probably would have stumbled in on what was happening, but I guess that was part of the storyteller's plan. Place those people there to make sure that they could stop Luke.
Goodness, that is terrifying.
I'm
News
scared!
has reached me that the victim was a most scintillating man. I'm not quite certain whether it was prior to or after.
After what?
But incidentally, was this Sir Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial?
You seriously tell me there wasn't a trial since then? Actually, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it wasn't a hat make.
Bizarre as it is, Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He was a stranger in this city. That is all we know.
And y'all don't question Phoenix?
He's always been there. And you, sir, his acquaintance. You are an unusual presence in our city yourself.
What? That's crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Today's case certainly is peculiar.
And that is not the last of the peculiarities, my lord. The alchemist study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past.
Oh yes, I remember it as if it were yesterday. The mysterious death of Newton Belduke himself.
You guys know it always comes around.
You've indoctrinated me. I have to say mysterious every single time now. Thanks.
Oh, so that makes me wonder, am I actually gonna solve that here today? Well, probably next week.
Maybe. It's possible.
So I'm assuming it's a to be continued.
Indeed, my lord. Regrettably, the only case of witchcraft still to remain unsolved in our fair city.
I'm such a failure, I beat myself every night for 3 months. Wait, it's been 3 months. I'm beating myself to sleep. That's why there's a huge bruise down there.
Hey, yo!
You think
The
he
witch.
enjoys it? Come on, get real.
I'm just gonna ignore what the hell you just said. The witch may have escaped her punishment back then. She flees punishment. Okay, what are you gonna say now?
I removed my own head for legit.
Oh my god! I
removed my own head
I don't
for
have
legit.
anything to say to that. But perhaps today is the day on which both these mysterious crimes shall be solved.
Yeah, committed
And I can
murder 3
restore-
months ago.
And I can restore my head privileges. I don't know how that's gonna work. Super glue.
What are you implying? Once I finish my food.
Patience.
Silence.
You will know. Silence. You will know soon enough, Sir Suddenly Pale Blue Knight. That's great. I love that.
How interesting.
It seems
Seems
the
like
attorney can
Inquisition
turn
have
white at
something
any
up its
moment.
sleeve. Shut the fuck up! Now, Inquisitor Browning,
Detective!
you may begin. Detective! Shut the fuck up!
Detective! Shut up! Shut up! Detective! Such insolence!
Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to this malicious crime of witchcraft.
Detective! Sakura!
Satula! Oh no. No, let's move on. Let's move on, okay? Before we just lose it.
Guys, we're gonna turn into the anime builder. If only. When I made it to the room soon. Phoenix, seriously, what took you so long? God damn.
What the hell was he doing down there?
Sorry, I was just working at first.
What? I knew you were gonna make some kind of stupid ass joke like that.
Hey, it wasn't stupid ass.
God damn it!
You set yourself up for that. You know you set yourself up for that one. Maybe I could have prevented all this from happening. Yeah, Fiends, seriously, I'm actually curious. Was bro like fucking taking 1 step an hour? Sorry guys, I almost... What? The trial's already over before I got out of the cellar? I want my mind to take the rap for this. I'm gonna find every single crack in their testimony and prove it wasn't her. Plot twist, mine's actually been a witch her whole life.
I would... no. Don't say that.
Welcome to the witch's court, honorable witnesses.
Hey, who are our honorable witnesses?
Oh, let us hear your names and occupations. I think the drunk guy... Oh
What
my god.
the fuck?
Punching bag!
Punching bug!
Punching bug!
Bro?
What is that? What is
Is
this?
he drunk now, or does he have that rich accent?
I am Lord Forward Wise, Amir Punching Bog the First, soon to be the new head of Punching Bog's retail organization, Pro.
Hang on!
Wait a second!
What's that, Blue Squire?
You're that guy from the previous trial! What the heck happened to you? You look like you've been on one of those ultimate makeover shows!
Ultimate fashionista?
Whatever do you mean? My name is Amir Punching Bog the First, soon to be the head of Punching Bog's retail
Oh my god.
organization, Pro.
What the fuck is this, Inquisitor?
I do not care to delve into this witness's personal affairs. It's of no matter here.
So he remembers him all too well.
You fucked up my trial last time.
Witnesses,
Pray forgive the discourtesy!
Pray forgive the discourtesy of me
What the
asking-
fuck?
Is that poison?
Dearie me. It is I who usually ask the questions. I am, you see, but a humble teacher.
Call me Miss
Call me Miss
Weaver!
Winfield. More rag weaver. I'm going to do an Irish old woman accent. The children of Labyrinthia Primary School have the privilege of learning the truths about this world from me.
In elementary school. Wait!
Wait a minute.
Oh
Hold on.
god, it's actually Morag!
Are we gonna have gold stars?
I'm the wind to carry my song. It's Berkeley stringing along. Phantom Garden, son of the guard.
Why do both of the minstrels in this town suck ass?
Maya,
is ridiculous.
Maya, let's not get you set to the fire too early, okay? We still have a lot of this trial to go. Wait a minute. These need to make yourself and share something real quick.
What?
Okay, we're good.
Are you sending something in chat?
No.
Okay, never mind. What? Oh, okay, alright.
At least it's not another goat.
What a smart bird. You just imitated that teacher perfectly.
Looks like shit. You make her sound like she's about to say indubitably at any moment. Oh my god, he is here!
He doesn't look very happy.
My occupation is Professor's apprentice! Luke?
Me?
Luke? But why? Don't tell me you seriously suspect Maya, Luke. Come on. I know you're grieving, but there's still limits, man. What are you doing there?
Well, you know what? It's still more believable than Apollo believing Athena was the culprit for Clay's murder,
Damn
so...
straight! I made up my mind. I'm doing this for the professor. A gentleman has to pursue the truth. Luke, that's where the Inquisition's witnesses... That's where the Inquisition's witnesses stand. Never forgive that witch!
Oh boy.
Are you talking about Maya or the actual witch?
It looks like he might believe it's Maya. I'm not sure, though.
Something shouldn't glare at people just he wants to hit them in the face.
Luke.
Your friend today can be your enemy tomorrow. That sounds like something Master Wu would say. Such is the hard reality of the battlefield. Why put off today what you can do? Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? That's the quote. I love Ninjago.
Hey Noah, what put up what you can do tomorrow? What? Oh, that own quote advice.
Fuck! I walked myself into that one.
You are like months behind on so much editing and probably homework too, let's be honest.
Leave me alone!
Get out of my head!
Skip to the next line.
You just gave me that one.
Witnesses, we will now hear your testimonies.
That's literally like fucking Gad putting the noose around his neck and Edric tightening it. You just handed me the rope.
Tell us all of this wicked incident, which you have been unfortunate enough to witness.
Ah, you're fortunate enough. Oh my god, that is poison. I'm gonna die at the end of this trial.
Please don't tell me you're gonna drink that.
I heard a scream and an incantation.
Oh yeah, what
and then when I
incantation?
entered the room, the victim was already all shiny.
May have something caused discord between erstwhile friends. Mr. Silcat had a knife at the ready in his hand.
Someone say Discord?
Discord?
Dead boy, I heard the staff fall onto the floor.
My ears.
The professor must have seen through his mind's deception and confronted her right there, face to face to face. Wait.
I see, and I see, and I see, and I
I
see,
see,
and
I see.
thank you all. Thank you all.
God bless America.
I've dimension. However, one part of the testimony was somewhat confusing. You there, the singer.
Could you possibly mean me? Burn me to pod, Your Excellency.
Yes, that would be you, singer. This stuff that you said sung about.
It is the witch's scepter. What?
Wow. It is as you suspect, my lord, this very witch's scepter. We have 2 new spells, it looks like.
But of course.
There are 2 different magic gems attached. The perpetrator could have used 2 types of magic.
I mean, could have. They probably did. Yeah, it would seem so.
This gem here enables the use of a gold transmutation spell.
Goldor?
Goldor.
Grumbledore? Golderdor?
Goldendorf.
Goldendorf?
Just the word alone makes the tiny hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
You have hairs back there, Your Honor!
That's the one, all right. That's the dreadful incantation.
I am mere punching bag.
A mere punching bag.
A mere. Oh my god! A mere.
That's so fucking amazing. That is great. I love that.
A mere punching bag, the first also heard.
Oh, dearie me. I've seen that scepter, so I have.
She's the witch! Clank tips over the golden man, the scepter falls, now the witch's plan. Dearie me! How dare she do that to the professor? Luke, come on, man. I already have one op on the courtroom.
By the way,
FYI.
this witch's scepter was found on the floor near the victim.
The victim?
Victor Timmons, if you will. If you'll turn your attention to the sketched plans, it was located right here. The scepter dropped by the accused would naturally tumble to exactly that spot.
Objection!
Motherfucker! Inquisitor Barnum! What you're saying amounts to nothing more than a baseless assumption. And I assure you, I can make it quite base.
You are on edge today, Sir Blue Knight.
What?
Why are you reading into my words that way? Is it because your friend is on trial? Perhaps you'd better cool yourself down.
How do you cool yourself up? Wait.
What the hell does that mean?
Why don't you heat up? Wait, no.
That sounds very suspicious. Are you a witch?
You say...
Do you know Ignace?
Oh
my god.
Everyone,
I'll put him inside that same cage and lower them both into the fires of hell.
Ignace. Well, I guess
Oh
I'm not a
shit,
witch.
nothing happened. Fuck.
Demir.
I guess I was wrong. Did you say Amir? What the hell are we doing?
Goldor! Ah! Well, anyway!
Anyway, let's move on. The court accepts the scepter as evidence.
I'm gonna slice his head off. No more head privileges.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, my lord! It's a gold and purple magic gem. Goldor. I'm Inquisitor Barnum. Hey, ask you something. Gorge, Mickey! What is it? What is it now, Mickey?
What is it now, Sir Blue Knight?
Yup. That one of the gems. Glenn, what? What's the other one?
Yup, Ignace.
A naive question. The storm can't get us here! Naivete may be no hindrance to a baker who spends most of his time amidst bread, but it can be your undoing here in court.
Wait, Professor Court?
What? Would a knight put a weapon in his enemy's hand?
Yes. Wait, no.
Well, then you're a fool.
A foolish fool. You said that in sync on my end. Telling me to do my homework, huh?
Mr. Wright.
Or should I say Mr. Wright? What? With the T? What if I remove 2 lines from your name, Mr. Wright? Oh, well, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Rye? Mr. Rias?
Oh my
Look
God.
for information about that magic gem in the Grand Couloir.
You preferably get that now and not halfway through my cross-examination.
You haven't even started yet.
Thank you, Isabella Cantabella. That would be great.
Why do you always say my full name? But just leave it to me.
Okay, Isabella Cant. She seems very happy to help. Surely she's not the Great Witch.
The defendant may interrogate the witness.
Cross-examination? I said so, get away! And, what is there actually to some, this is all about exactly.
That was crazy.
Oh, what do you mean, Blue Squire?
Gaudy, colorful outfit. I mean, your attire was different last time. A little more. What's the word? What is it? Modest. Modest.
The Amir you knew back then is no more.
I killed him myself.
I am a new man now, reborn into the higher echelons of society.
Okay, mirror punching bag. What's he drinking? There's a skull and crossbones mark on that bottle.
Enough idle chatter. The witness heard a scream and incantation, is that correct?
Incantation?
That's right. It's just like what you said earlier, Inquisitor Barnum. I sound too much like the judge. I need to, focus. It was the spell order. And it was, without doubt, the voice of the accused that said it. However, it's rather peculiar. When I saw the accused and the victim together last time, they seemed to be on friendly terms.
The next witness will dispel your doubts, my lord.
Milady.
Hold it!
Wait, whoa, what? Did she say Layton had a knife?
I think that's what she said. I was focusing on voicing her, so I didn't really pay attention to what she was saying.
Are you saying you think they quarreled?
The other day, I saw you all together in this very court, and you were evidently friends.
That is typically how it works, yes. Oh yeah, that's true, but what's that got to do with...
Now, everyone, listen carefully. No chatting in the back.
So,
This is literally more hag weep.
sorry, man!
No chatting in the back row. What I say now will be in the next exam. If you do well, I'll give you a gold star.
I'm taking notes, ma'am!
Oh, what a good lad you are. Miss Primstone, lesson number 5.
5?
Friendship leads to nothing but trouble. What? People would not break up and part their ways in an anger if they did not become friends in the first place.
Girly, you just screamed you're alone. These in her classes grow up to be model citizens.
Oh, dearie, dearie me! What I saw in that room curdled the blood in my veins.
I'm a vampire now. I ran out of blood.
Mr. Silcott was pointing that glittering knife ever so threateningly.
Huh? Who? Luke?
Hang on!
Is everything okay, Luke? Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Well. See that one coming. That's on me. No, of course it's not okay! The professor was a true gentleman! The gentleman would go around threatening people with a knife! Oh my god, I get it, man! Ah! I'm going to destroy this desk! I couldn't agree more.
Silly boy! I saw your professor pointing a knife. Are you insinuating that I'm a liar, you cheeky little whippersnapper?
Wow. She is more ugly.
The professor would never do that! You don't know him like I do! This Luke's found someone else to antagonize. I already got Barnum. And Darklaw. And the storyteller. Miss... Huh? What is it?
I think there was some important information in Mr. Primstone's testimony.
I noticed. Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my place to say things
No,
like
no,
that.
please, speak your mind. I really wouldn't mind. I didn't notice anything. What would that be? What's this fellow about to say? Yes, this fella, speak your mind! This fellow, why don't you tell us all what you've noticed? Wait, was it meant to be obvious?
It's just something I'd like to ask Miss Primstone about.
Wait, was it something we're meant to notice, or is it something that she noticed? Actually, I guess we'll see by the question.
We'll see.
Well, just go ahead and ask her.
Excuse me, Miss Primstone, do you mind if I ask you a question?
I don't think she can say no. I mean, I don't think she can say yes.
Oh, it's you, Miss Espella Cantabella. Miss Primstone, did you actually see the knife that Mr. Layton was holding?
I'm not sure where she's going with this.
I did, as a matter of fact, yes. I remember that glinting blade very well. Most frightening sight it was, too.
Not gonna lie, I also don't... Now that I think about it, I don't actually remember seeing a knife anywhere.
Neither do I. And also, if he was holding a knife, where did it go? They would have found it, right?
Where did it come from? Where did it go?
Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
And you saw that from the door, didn't you? Now, if you look at this sketch...
Wait! I feel like I feel like I'm on the cusp of seeing her point, but I still don't.
I think the point is that Layton was facing Maya, so the teacher wouldn't have been able to see the knife.
When the incident took place, Mr. Layton must have been facing this way, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, was he?
Yeah, because he was golden. He couldn't have moved.
I don't think that's the point she's making.
Well, in that case, everyone else would have seen the knife. I think that's her point.
Oh. I don't know what her point is. Let's just continue and see what she's saying. That must have been the case. Otherwise, the witness would not have been able to see it.
Well, that's all I wanted to ask. The more information we have, the better, right?
The direction the professor was facing, that could be important. But doesn't that directly contradict the testimony?
Well, yeah, because he would have been throwing the knife away from Maya, so...
Well, no, I mean, didn't they say they were facing each other?
Well, yeah, that's the contradiction. He would have been throwing the knife away from Maya, which doesn't make sense.
I just need to ask, where did Bro get this fucking dagger from?
Good question. I guess maybe he just has it all on him on all times. I don't know.
But why would a gentleman have that?
I'm sorry I jumped in like that, but I really wanted to help.
Please, all help is appreciated. This is an Ace Attorney game. Well, right now it's an Ace Attorney game. Not all, we were able to get some more info, which may come in handy.
You think so?
Yes. Now then...
Now then, the next witness shall continue with the testimony.
Wait, are we gonna have every spell? Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Objection!
Luke, you said that you will only believe what you see with your own eyes. But what you think you saw may not be the whole truth. Huh? What do you mean? Take a look at this sketch of the crime scene. You okay over there, Barnum?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
At the time of the incident, Professor Lego and Maya were standing here.
Nah! God damn it.
Now, we have learned from Miss Brimstone's testimony which way the professor was facing. He was facing this way. Oh!
Oh, that's why his arm fell off so easily. He's a fucking Lego! That's why! God, I knew it.
Weakling!
I knew it. I'm so smart.
I'm so smart. You testified that the professor confronted Maya face to face. But then, looking at the sketch of where they were standing, one thing becomes clear. There's a contradiction in your testimony. What?
Objection!
Whether they were facing each other or not is of no relevance whatsoever.
Objection!
Really, Barnum. They were the only ones in that room. One was a victim, thus the other must be the witch.
That is really, really bad logic. Oh, nope, no one could have left the room. They had to be the witch.
Objection!
I don't ask you to wait before jumping to conclusions, Inquisitor. Think back to Miss Brimstone's testimony. She told us that the professor was pointing a knife at someone threateningly. The witch! Oh my god, I'm stupid. Nice burp. However, you can see in the sketch that he wasn't threatening Maya. So then, who was he pointing the knife at?
Hold it!
Luke?
Luke? What is it? The professor would never point a knife at anyone! So, was the one who opened the door to that room? I will persuade us I saw no knife!
That is a good question. Where the hell did the knife
go?
Oh, dearie me! Will you look at this child sputtering nonsense and talking badly of his elders?
Someone must spank him in the sense!
You'll get no gold stars, child.
Mr. Barnum?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Lord Daddy.
What?
You still haven't seen that? It's in the best of AJ with save data.
I have not seen that, no.
Oh my god.
Yes, my lord.
Oh wait,
Lord.
you don't even have to see that. In Ace Attorney 4, Case 3, Case 4, I think it was? You know when you present the rights to the magic? Like, not like Trucy's right to the Grimari magic? And then the Valant's like, your daddy? I'm like, no, my alive daddy. Phoenix right. And then the lot says, why would your lord daddy? And same thing, I just never forgot it. They're just like literally like later in the case, they're like, signed by Lord Daddy. Sorry to spoil the best of agent, guys. You should go watch that video, damn rascals.
It's no difficulty to verify whether or not the victim had a knife.
Oh,
After all, that sparkling golden body of his has been found at the scene of the crime, has it not?
Thank you for complimenting me, Your Honor.
From what I recall, the statue is pointing, not having a knife, so...
From what I recall, the statute of limitations are run out.
Indeed it has, my lord.
Head privileges, revoked.
Court attendants, you heard the judge. Bring the victim into the
What?
courtroom.
Pardon? We're gonna bring the golden statue.
Goal.
Professor.
This is gonna hurt. That's gonna leave a...
Fucker. Fucker. Just catches this
Oh,
alarm.
man.
Look at that!
Look at me! Did he get damaged in transit? Professor!
That's grim.
I swear he was not facing the judge.
So this is the power of the gold transmutation spell. Most spectacular.
You
Looks like work of
mind,
the finest artisans.
You guys mind if I sell him after this trial?
It looks like he'll fetch a good price.
Maybe a good 10 pence.
I assure you it is the work of no artisans, my lord. By the way, the missing
Wait,
arm has
what?
not yet been found. What?
We saw it!
We saw the arm, right? Am I tripping?
I can't believe this! Professor!
I suppose we should add the victim to...
You're fucking
The
kidding
evidence?
me! The poor professor who, while searching for evidence, became evidence! I can't!
Bro, that sent me into a coughing fit. Oh.
Welcome back, Hosonaga. Hosonaga, stay down.
This is unfortunate. I thought the evidence would be good as gold. I thought I would be able to sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but I guess not.
Yeah, it is not facing the judge.
But although it technically is, we are still no closer to discerning whether or not the victim was holding a knife.
Hold it!
Maya.
Let me speak, please.
Oh
Oh yeah, she must have seen everything, now that I think about it.
You're not gonna believe shit she says, my guy.
Yeah, I know, but...
And frankly, I have a really bad sense of dread now that she said that. Maya.
The professor didn't have a knife, and also... there was another person in that room. The real witch was there too. Please believe me.
Maya, you've been in here long enough to know they ain't gonna believe you.
Well, she's gotta try anyways.
This is your 4th time in here, Maya. You should know this.
This is actually my first time in this specific courtroom, but...
Accused, do I really need to warn you again?
Again?
Inside the cage, you are to behave like a bird that has forgotten its song. Speak again, and you shall be punished. That's severe.
We know she's right, though.
Yeah, but they don't.
Or are you in a particular hurry to taste the
She'll
flames
get
of
killed
justice,
for
little
speaking?
bird?
Are you fucking for real? So it's
They seem for real.
Oh. This hurts.
Objection!
But it's true that someone else could have been at the crime scene. Look at the sketch. The victim was facing towards someone, and that person was not Maya.
Sir Blue Knight, your ignorance is no longer even a surprise.
I think your ignorance is a surprise. Huh?
You do not know what transpired at the crime scene. Okay,
Neither
well,
do
Barnum,
you!
neither do you! Neither do you, you motherfucker. You think this man was pointing at another person, you say?
The evidence suggests it! Very much, yes!
Let me tell you this. Nearly everyone in this court other than you knows what Sir Hat was pointing at.
The wall. What?
Well, honorable witnesses, is that not so?
He was looking at a punching
I
bag.
am me a punching bag. The first, love me some gossiping stories of the cult.
It isn't like the magical piece is chilling brings about
Can we kick this guy out of here? I want Bardley back.
Oh, dearie me. You could use some education, Blue Knight. I can offer you some private tuition, but it will not come cheap.
What's cheap here? The professor wasn't confronting my. Oh, he sings sounds again. Thank God.
Witnesses, you will now testify. Tell us all about this other presence at the crime scene.
Oh, this trial is just going down. Oh, no.
Oh, he's drunk. Well, time to switch back to drunk.
I don't know what happened to that alchemist, so this case no mystery.
What?
Same place, same magic trick. This time her luck ran out and she dropped that magic scepter.
Oh, I'm confused.
The
truth here by a twisted ruse. The witch managed but did confuse.
I'm confused.
What happened? Because sorry, I was like processing what Luke said.
Luke, what are you saying, bro?
It happened because the professor unraveled the mystery of all these witches. The same magic trick was used?
What the hell does that mean? They're referring to an incident from 3 months ago.
The DL6 incident.
Don't forget DL6, Squawk!
Much like this incident, a man lost his life to witchcraft in that very room.
Did you like get Grail on the stand already?
It was the master of that residence, Sir Newton Belduke, the alchemist. No, he was not made of full
Is
metal.
that Clint Van Zeeks?
That's my brother, Clint.
Wait, it's a cravat. No!
Bro, Edgeworth?
No, this is no. This is Sir Edgington.
Sir Edgington! He suffered death by strangulation. Finger marks were left on his neck.
Wait, mindless witchcraft? Seems pretty cut and dry.
He had locked himself in his study, and the key was still in his pocket.
In other words, no one could have entered that room.
Except for Maya Fairy. Her fingerprints were found on the neck.
Oh no.
Perpetrator disappeared from a locked room, just like in this case.
The hell? Why'd you turn British? A large amount of powdered medicine was spilt all over the floor.
Help, I turned British. I've been in London too long. Powdered medicine? Mannequin?
Sir Belduke was an alchemist. He possessed various medicinal concoctions.
Why are you laughing?
Medicinal?
Medicinal. That's how you say it, man.
Medicinal?
Why would you say medicinal? It sounds way better with medicinal.
Arsenal.
Due to the presence of that powder, had anyone entered that room, clear footprints would have remained. Yet there were none.
Oreo spilled after the fact, genius. That's the kind of mystery that the professor would have loved to solve. Ah!
Oh.
Thus, there were two unnatural circumstances to Sir Belduke's death. The culprits disappeared from a locked room, and the fact that they appeared not to have walked on the floor. It's almost as if they flew away.
Oh, they were really tiny.
In other words, it couldn't have been the Demir magic that was used in my case the other day.
Or they fucking jumped the desk. Seems like the killer levitated above the floor. I feel like, get back to Grandma! We need to figure out what this spell is. That's in the thin air. But, what does that have to do with this trial?
It has been 3 months since that murder.
Wait.
Despite that, we still haven't been able to find the witch responsible. But now, having eluded us for so long, are you claiming that Maya was actually the witch then? Are you dumb-dumb?
Are you stupid though?
That which has finally been brought before this court, we will have justice.
For all. What?
Say that again?
No way! I think Michael the Alchemist too? We weren't even here back then. It's not like I could explain that to him.
Well then, why don't you interrogate the witnesses?
If there's anything I'm like completely sure of, it's that she did not kill that alchemist, bro. Like, it's theoretically possible she killed Layton, even though I don't believe it for a second, but literally impossible for the other one.
Well, they don't know that. Unfortunately. Now that you're aware of the connection between the two murders, you haven't explained anything, Barnum.
What the fuck's the... You can't be serious! 3 months ago we weren't even... Well, yeah, Phoenix, you can't really say that.
Defender, you may interrogate the witnesses. May their testimonies lead us to the truth.
Like bullshit.
Wow, he's out of it.
Oh god.
Bro.
Hold it!
Fuck, man, this shit's good. You're talking about Mr. Belduke's murder, which took place in a locked room?
Yeah, the real shocker, right? Everyone was talking about it.
Really? Yeah.
People don't say this out loud, but you know, right? We're thinking it too, right? I'm Canadian now.
Faintest idea of what you're talking about.
Ain't Thursday, he was an alchemist. An alchemist. Alchemy's just like magic, ain't it? So Belduke was a man.
Sexist!
Only a woman can be a witch.
Sexist!
What's more, witchcraft has nothing to do with alchemy. They're different.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Fucking somehow.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Alchemy is the mysterious art of manipulating the forces of nature. Or so it is said.
Isn't that witchcraft as well?
Well, that sounds a lot like magic to me. Alchemy's incomprehensible to regular people. It's all magic, really. And you know, a couple of days before the witch got him, there was a lightning that struck. Dusky bridge,
Lightning? Lightning McQueen, my boy!
I like telling that one.
It was Lightning McQueen!
Ka-chow!
Ka-chowie wowie! Whoa.
Whoa.
All of a sudden, like a bolt from the blue sky, there was this bolt from the sky, only it wasn't blue.
This guy is so fucking drunk. There was this bolt from the sky, but it wasn't blue!
He's out of it, man. He's gonna have the worst hangover.
The sky lit up and turned blood red, and then out of nowhere, an old-looking bow tower.
That's old-looking to you?
I don't know, man.
Makes you realize Mother Nature's pretty powerful stuff, right?
Oh, there we go.
You've strayed off the topic at hand, witness. This is a courthouse, not
a
an
bar.
Inn. Save your thrilling stories for later.
Oh, no, I'm trying to go back. Sorry. You gotta elaborate on that because it was Fred, son. I don't know why I'm vibing.
You could say I'm a scholar, and my knowledge is vast and diverse. I know a thing or two about witchcraft.
After all, I am the witch!
Therefore, I have a very good idea of the type of magic that must have been used this time.
Can you please tell us, because it's supposed to be pretty useless.
Enlighten us?
Magic around this mysterious figure that appeared out of nowhere, landed through the air, and vanished after making the kill?
Indeed, yes. And the witch's scepter confirms my theory.
My game theory!
A brilliant deduction.
Mr. Sholmes
I'm honored to have studied under an excellent teacher such as yourself,
What?
Miss Primstone. Wow. Okay, well, we're getting some Barnum backstory.
He was his teacher? Actually, I guess that kind of explains a lot.
Occult crime analysts have arrived at the same conclusion.
Mr. Wright,
Have you finally fucking find the spell after 30 minutes?
I found it. The page about the purple magic gem.
Oh,
The spell's called Familia.
does it remove familial DNA? Familia? What does it do?
The spell Familia, bound within this purple gem, is used to summon a familiar.
Oh, fuck me.
I know that. That's familiar. Ha!
Familiars appear out of nowhere, glide through the air, and vanish when their task is accomplished. They are evil, bloodthirsty
Fuck
spirits
me,
used by witches to
dude.
perform outrageous crimes.
Is that what we saw at the very beginning in Layton's office?
You know, it might be.
Evil spirits? You're saying that Maya used spirit channeling? Yes.
It was a familiar that took Sir Belduke's life, and now it has appeared again.
Wait, then how are you implicating Maya?
That's what my question is. Sir Silcat was probably trying to ward off the evil spirit with his knife.
Wiz's knife.
With his knife.
Witness's
With-
knife.
But what good is a knife against an occult creature? It completed the task given to it by the witch and promptly vanished.
Except why turn to gold?
That's my question. Thus bringing us to the conclusion that...
You're bold.
Sir Belduke and Sir Silcat were both killed by the same witch.
Now that I don't doubt, but you have the wrong witch.
You have the right idea, but no, man.
Actually, no. Yeah.
You're like half correct. I think. I don't know.
What? What
What
happened?
an unexpected turn of events. The two incidents have been shown to have been connected.
Really, though? You don't know that. Because you never found the witch's scepter last time.
Yeah.
Due to the same witch's scepter having been used in
You
both
don't
cases.
know that!
Do they know that? I don't think they've commented on if they know that or not. But...
That looks sick. I'm sorry, but that looks sick.
That looks awesome.
Whoa, wait, what?
It is completely weightless.
That doesn't make sense. What does that mean, even?
This is terrible. Now Maya is accused of 2 murders.
Please, she's been accused of triple murders.
Oh, dearie me. I was right, as always. This gruesome murder will be in the next exam. Make sure to
What?
take note.
Huh?
Now, I shall divulge what really happened. We are all ears, Miss
I'm
Primstone.
expecting Allegro. Wow.
Not yet. That hat maker was pointing the knife at the witch's familiar.
Hold it!
Did you actually see the familiar?
Oh, dearie me. No, I did not. When that boy opened the door, the familiar had just disappeared. Had the boy opened the door sooner, no doubt we all would have seen it.
Yeah, well, maybe don't get in his fucking way next time.
If you were my student, I would have made sure to teach him not to dilly-dally.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you
I'm
bitch.
I'm letting him go off. Is everything all right, Luke? You've thought about something. Okay, yeah, okay, there you go. Phoenix, asking the right question. Is there something in Miss Flintstone's testimony you'd like to comment on? That's what I keep telling you, bitch! Professor, what?
Oh, okay.
Are we backtracked?
He's still going on about this. Dearie me, what an impertinent child. I'm telling you, I saw a knife.
I thought we legit fucking sequence broke for a second.
I distinctly saw the glint of a sharp blade.
Objection!
At any rate, as you can see now, Layton's arm is missing, such there's no proof he had a knife.
Objection!
You mean objection, I'm right.
That is but a mere detail. It matters not.
Detail matters not!
Oh my, anyhow, I wonder, where could that missing arm be?
That's honestly a great question, considering we all saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked into the mirror. Is that a mirror?
Yeah.
Hang on!
Wait, a hang-on within a hang-on?
Wow.
Mister, you have something you'd like to share with us?
Did he fucking steal it?
Oh my
Did he
god,
fucking
wait,
steal
did he
the-
have
did he
those
steal
riches
the arm?
before?
Did he steal the arm? Come on, man.
Mr. Amir! Sorry, Mr. Punch and Bog! What?
Where's Mr. Amir Punch-and-Bog the first of you, Blowy?
Through each.
The likes of you are to show some respect for a future man of wealth such as me.
I'm gonna steal that statue! He's gonna be looking out to a future full of newly gained riches.
I can look wherever I bleed and please. But anyway, why are you looking at me like that? I don't know about that golden bloke's right arm.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me! What is it?
I may be wrong, but there's something about that man.
Me?
About that man. Wouldn't you say he looks, suspicious?
Yeah, where the hell did he get all those riches? Where'd he get all those jewels?
You don't think the gold on his arm is him cutting up Layton's arm?
I hope not.
Because everything about him so shitty, it makes me want to make me double check my pocket.
That's a good line.
Mr. Amir, stop pretending you don't know anything about the victim's missing arm.
Pretending? I told you I know nothing. Nada. Zero. Nil.
Nil?
I ain't seen it. Or heard about it. Or put it in me pocket.
How would that fit in your pocket, bro?
Put it in your... What?
It wasn't me, honest. Seriously, I've got nothing to do with it.
Objection!
Who the fuck?
Who the hell was that?
Is that Grayson?
Mia! You lying, cheating, good for nothing! You tried to deceive
Oh my god,
me.
it is! It's him!
I'm sorry, is that like that freaking guy from Greatest Attorney 1-3? The guy who like owned the bus?
The guy who owned the bus?
Beepus, I think it was, or Bebo?
Beppo?
Beppo, that's it.
Beppo? Beppo?
Yeah. Wait, where is he? Wait, where'd he go? Beppo, where'd you go?
He's in the crowd.
Hota! Hota!
Who is that person?
Oh,
You know who I am. I'm Bryce the pawnbroker.
Pawnbroker?
This man is a shameless cheating bum. He had the nerve to lie to me. What did he lie to you about? I'll tell you. Well, on the day of the crime, Amir came to my shop. He walks up to me saying he'd got his hands on a superb work of art.
Fuck
Where is no
you,
God?
Amir!
Amir, what the hell?
I think I know where this is going. We all know where this is going.
That work of art. Could it be?
I've got it right here.
What the fuck?
Wow. Wow.
Also, he had no knife, but what the fuck?
That is,
Just like I thought. I like how Phoenix is the only one that's like, oh my god. No, I'm like, what? That's
Oh my.
That's the professor's arm! Where'd the other witnesses go?
Where'd they go? What the Okay.
It's pure gold, exquisitely crafted. It was entitled Towards Tomorrow or something like that. I'd never seen a piece of gold so fine before.
Dude,
And so, suspected nothing, I paid that rascal a rather handsome sum. Who would have thought?
You liar, rascal!
And then what am I hearing now? That it was a human arm, no less? You son of a monster! You're as bad as a witch is familiar yourself!
Can't say I disagree right now.
Damn.
Why is it always his arm? I swear. I thought it was already like that.
I removed his arm myself. What do you mean?
I was after the scene. It caught my eye right away. That golden arm pointing up at the ceiling with such optimism and authority.
And you didn't see the you didn't see Golden Layton missing an arm? You didn't make the connection, Amir?
I thought it looks like it's showing me the way to a better, brighter, richer tomorrow.
I'm sorry, how did you get so much good shit in that little amount of time?
I don't know, man.
To me, it was a work of art. A precious one at that.
Wait, he started a fucking business? He started a business in a day!
No, I think he just sold the arm and then got those jewels in return.
Yeah, but he's punching bag now.
And then it found its way into your pocket and you pawned it?
Yeah, it threw legs and went in my pocket.
You mounted it on a crude stand, gave it a tawdry title, and passed it off as some kind of sculpture.
Made of pure gold.
Well, when you say it like that,
Don't try and look away from the truth now. I'm gonna defend your ass.
No, darn it! I can look wherever I darn please.
Darn it!
I'll look away from the facts and forward to the future. Always look on the bright side. That's a mere puncher bog's motto. Motto.
Moto?
Why did I say motto?
Naruhodo?
Mojo Jojo.
Oh my god.
Well, he's got his arm back.
Plus one companion.
Now? Oh yes, the victim's arm has now been successfully reattached by one of our masterful craftsmen. Knights of the court, may resume the Inquisition.
At least one thing's clear now. Everyone can see the victim definitely wasn't holding a knife.
Oh, Jeremy. It seems I may have been mistaken after all.
Bullshit, get her up the stand.
The victim had already been turned to gold when we entered the room.
According to the witness's testimonies, that was the case, yeah.
Well then, I'm sure you'll concede that it was easier to mistake that glittering pointing finger for a knife, huh?
I hate how she actually
Right?
I sort of hate how she actually has a point there.
Yeah. Indeed, the victim's finger has a glint to it, resembling that of a sword's edge.
Yeah, well, she didn't say sword, but well, yeah.
Such a sense of power and intensity. It's easy enough. It's enough to send a shiver down the spine of anyone being pointed at.
Hard to feel that shiver. There's no puzzle that match for the power of the professor's pointing finger. At least no one remembers I'm known for pointing like that too.
I think your pointing finger makes quite an impression too, Mr. Wright.
Like, wow, you're such an idiot. She's just thinking putting on me.
With that face.
What? No, I'd never.
No, never.
Is that all you had to say, Sir Blue Knight?
What?
As I said before, whether the victim had a knife or not
Is irrelevant.
is completely irrelevant. You were one word off. Wow.
L ratio, kid.
L plus ratio, plus you fell off, plus get a new job.
Fuck. I'm dying. No, wake up! No, wake up!
Okay.
What do you say? You better apologize to me now.
Rather turn his phone off. No, in class, Noah.
Answer me for no reason like that.
I hate you.
I felt bad for you last time. Now I hate you.
Followers, no, it isn't.
We've come this far. Maybe there's something else you could ask about.
He's right. I need to ask you. I need to ask more questions. Well then, Mr. Amir. You can tell me one more thing about that arm.
I don't think how much he pawned it for really matters. I would say probably the last one, yeah. I would say the last statement is pretty important, yeah. Or the last question, I mean.
Found the arm on the floor, pointing upwards, you said?
Yeah, finders keepers, I say. It was pointed straight up at the ceiling.
The arm somehow happened to fall down in such a way that it landed upright.
Coming down to that. Actually, never mind. Phoenix, no! We're not doing a puzzle mid-trial.
Bro.
Now, if you could show us on this floor plan here, I want to know exactly where you found the victim's arm.
Sure, I remember that well. It was right there.
Huh? How?
Yes, that makes total sense. That's where you would expect it to have fallen.
No!
For sure. Absolutely. You doubt me?
Now, if that's where it was, then something's definitely not left.
If you keep looking at that sketch so intensely, you shall burn a hole into it.
I'm a witch?
Say Ignace, you won't.
Ignace.
No balls. Fuck. Or perhaps...
You say Ignace.
No.
Oh, are you saying you're a witch because of that bottom?
I'm a man. I can't be a witch.
But say Ignace.
Ignace. We've made this joke like at least 4 times.
Say
twist, we get to the end of the game and he actually is a witch. You're going to claim there's a contradiction in it somewhere.
This arm is the final clue left by the professor. After turning to gold, he was pointing out something important. It was the key to solving this case.
Well, Defender, do you see any problems in locations as marked on the sketch?
Of course there is a problem. Pshaw!
Pshaw. Why would that be exactly? Hey, here. You didn't even say that.
I said it in villagerese.
Villagerese?
It's a huge contradiction.
Villagerese these nuts.
Villager reaching these nuts.
In that case, why don't you enlighten us and show us the so-called contradiction?
I will show you the so-called contradiction.
What contradiction does the victim's arm create?
The contradiction in the location of the arm is... What are we presenting here? What are we saying? I would say maybe select the area right next to Layton on his right. Because that's where he was pointing. Yes, like around the circle. I would say that would be a contradiction. How would the arm have ended up on the other side?
No, wait, no.
Hello.
It's the scepter! Because if the scepter had fallen after the arm fell off, it wouldn't have, it shouldn't be standing upright. So it's the scepter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're saying that, I'm pretty sure they said that this fell first, and it landed upright. But if the scepter fell second, it should have knocked over the hand.
Oh.
So I think it's the... Would that be the scepter or the hand?
I follow your logic, but I would say probably the scepter if we're going to go that route.
Got it!
The contradiction is right here.
And this is the witch's scepter?
Let's go over the order of events as per the witnesses' testimonies. First, the witch cast a spell on the professor, turning him to gold.
The what?
When you rushed to the crime scene, the golden statue fell, making a loud noise.
A low?
Shut up. Next, the witch dropped the scepter.
What are you getting at, Sir Blue Knot? All witnesses argue with this order of advance.
Evans. Now, right. They all agree on how it happened. Ooh.
Ooh.
Turn it to the arm.
Ooh. Well, what about it? Spit it out.
Let's assume that Maya was the witch. Now look at the sketch again. Witch dropped the scepter after having turned the professor into gold. The scepter tumbled along the floor. It was found here, as asserted by the prosecution. However, that would be impossible. There's no way it could have been there.
Oh, I see it now.
It was...
Damn, did I really call that to a T?
Damn. That is impressive. I did not think of that at all.
I'm glad you seem to have noticed. The victim's arm is on the floor right here, standing on its end. Therefore, the scepter couldn't possibly have fallen that way. Ergo, it couldn't have been the defendant who dropped the scepter. In other words, Maya is not a witch with telling the truth!
Yeah!
Order! 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 How can this be? The Inquisition's reasoning has been proven invalid through just one single piece of unusual evidence.
Also, it was the fact that when he said it was upright, and then him saying where it was, that was just odd to me, but I just didn't know why. It's like, why does that feel wrong? I guess I like a subconscious aceattorney tick. Cultivates magical touch. The professor sacrificed his arm to leave us just the evidence we needed to turn this thing around.
That was amazing, Mr. Wright.
Professor!
Objection!
Wow, that was short-lived.
That was a quick one. An admirable deduction, Sir Blue Knight.
You know
That I cannot deny. Even if we are to assume your reasoning... Shut up! Even if we are to assume your reasoning is correct, and that girl in the cage is not a witch...
Even if?
In the many trials I have attended, I have become well-versed in certain aspects of magic.
Like, for example,
I am all too
My
aware
Little
of its
Ponies.
potential to confuse people, but fuddle their minds and make their memories hazy. No one can resist such a maddening influence.
Except if your name's phoenixwright. What are you trying to say, Inquisitor?
The scepter could not have tumbled across the floor if the arm were in its way.
There's no way we're about to pull a 180. What if it wasn't in its way?
However, can we be sure that is where the arm was? Are all of the witnesses able to confirm its location at the time?
Objection!
You've heard what they had to say several times now. He agreed that the scepter fell after the victim fell over.
Objection!
That's not the problem, Phoenix.
And yet, no one actually saw the scepter being dropped.
I hate when he's right.
Damn it. Witnesses, think back to that incident once more. Did the golden statue fall over first, or did the staff fall before it?
I think this feels like unintentionally leading the witnesses, you know?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, they want her to burn. They can lie. I mean, we can't disprove it right now.
Think carefully about what you've seen and heard. Everything hinges on your testimonies.
It lies like that makes it sound like leading.
That is very leading.
Like, I hate to...
May your words guide us to the truth and decide the fate of this caged witch.
Like, I hate to be like a lawyer, like an actual lawyer and all that, but God, that's...
Objection? That's leading, Your Honor?
Like, I know his attorney doesn't care, but like, Jesus Christ, that is a lead and a half.
I was about to get ready to leave, but it seems there's need for further questioning.
I'm gonna have some lunch time, Mr. Grant.
I'm getting tired of sitting. Testify once more, witnesses.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for this.
Tell us of the golden statue and the Talia Magica.
Alright, Luke, what are you gonna say, buddy?
Oh my god, we're already getting killed.
Oh, Legro.
Oh, dude, you know what I hate about this, though?
What?
This just makes the situation feel more real.
Yeah.
Like fucking Phoenix on the defense bench going against Luke. Like, this feels like Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright right now, bro.
Yeah.
And Maya's hanging in the balance of it, because why not? Who else but Maya, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm only focusing on the professor, so I don't remember much else.
I don't know. I got there last. Besides, that thing was glittering and glittering away, so I couldn't see much else.
Bewitched by love, I'm in love by a witch. The poor cove knows not which is which.
Dearie me, I remember. Obvious it seems now. The staff was dropped before the statue fell over.
And we can't disprove that.
Well, wait a minute. What you said just now is totally different from your previous testimony. This is why we have depositions, right?
Sir Blue Knight.
Sir Blue Esquire.
You are starting to notice it now, aren't you?
That these witnesses are unreliable as fuck?
That is the way of magic. Such is the effect this black art tends to have upon those who witness it.
Doesn't that immediately render their testimonies useless?
Well, if it swings in my favor, I'm gonna pay it no mind. The witnesses are not lying, but simply having trouble remembering the truth.
Like,
then what's the fucking use in asking them anything, Barnum? What's the use?
When Michaela plays this, she's gonna fucking hate this. They're like, these witnesses are not reliable at all! I can't even argue with her, because she's right! They're not reliable at all! They're so fucking useless! Started with magic, and their braids turned to mush, huh? Phoenix, one word.
Our ancestors drank from the fountains of wisdom and untamed the capacity for reason.
Oh, really?
The inventions of reason of time. Before time had a name.
Shut up.
Witchcraft has been the one thing to remain incomprehensible, even to the most intelligent of us.
And then there's also time.
Nevertheless, the
what?
onus? The what? I think that's onus, maybe? The onus is on us to stand up against magic and pass judgment on these witches. And so, here we are, doing battle with the weapons of the wise. Words.
Wise words.
Words. We shall pass judgment upon this supposed witch.
Defender, you may begin your interrogation and help us arrive at the truth.
Hold it!
Luke, I am your father.
No!
So then you heard the scepter fall to the floor. And that was after the professor fell over.
Wait, wouldn't that mean that Layton is Luke because his arm fell off?
Luke, I am your father. I thought so. I mean, I thought so before, but now... Listen. The more I think about it, the less certain I actually had it.
Heard what?
How can I be paying attention to anything else with the fact of what's ready to... The memory of everything else is so fuzzy. Mr. Luke was too shocked to take in the surroundings and notice anything else. I'll get any more information out of him for now. I'm sorry, Luke. I understand how hard this is for you.
Let's move on to the next witness.
Luke's addition to this case hurts, man.
Hold it!
And that man would be...
Get on with that shiny jet next to you, Blowy.
Poor Professor Layton. More valued now than ever before.
Oh my god.
And you didn't notice the scepter on the floor?
No, I wasn't even looking at the floor.
What?
Really?
My eyes were kind of glued to me new source of income. If anything, I may have looked up at the ceiling since that's where I was pointing.
You made her press for president in 2028!
Into me pocket it went.
Someone arrest this guy, please.
Hold it!
Would you mind translating your song into plain speech? I should have simplified for just once more for just you, esteemed knight of the court. First of all, let's talk about love. It's a pretty neat slant rhyme for cove. A cove is a slang for a chap, you know. Wait, what?
Someone reacted to that.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Alright.
You know the word witch, and it's homophone witch. Oh, right. Next, your delighted consonants of beloved and bewitched is ultimately a song about confusion. I'm confused. To be honest, there's nothing more to it. It is merely an artistic expression of my feelings. So it's got nothing to do with this case, does it? I don't know, well, glorious words and poetic music, that is my only claim. Oh, dearie! What, Luke? Excuse me?
Hmm?
I'm not... Is this worth pursuing?
I think it is.
This is more out of confusion than is he actually knowing something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is this expression right now?
Huh? Oh.
Huh? 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 Luke, would you like to say something? Is he giving me a stare down right now?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I guess I spaced out a bit. What is it, Mr. Wright? Seem to be thinking pretty hard about something during Mr. Birdley's song or testimony just now. Is there something you would like to share with us?
Something you would like to share with the class, Luke?
Well, I'm thinking about what Mr. Bauman said a while ago. What was that exactly? Humans who witness magic become confused and lose sight of what's real. They end up not knowing what actually happened. I was thinking Mr. Bonham might be right. And then it occurred to me that there might be a way. I mean, we do have with us a witness who isn't human! Oh, shit!
What? Wow. And he can speak to animals.
Wait!
Luke can speak to the parrot.
Oh, dearie me! The situation seems awfully familiar! And the fact that someone who doesn't play Ace Attorney at all would be fucking like, what do you mean this seems familiar? I asked him earlier if he remembers the events clearly or not. He said he has a memory better than an elephant and remembers everything perfectly well. Oh, that's right. Now Luke can talk to animals. I have no idea how that works. Sorry, I know that sounds crazy, but I do have a bird brain. Please let me try. Let me ask Cracker to... Fact, his name is Cracker.
Cracker, bro. Why is he named that?
To testify.
It's making me hungry.
Oh, dearie me. Should I? Phoenix, absolutely. Pulling the parrot too. Let's fucking go. We're doing this. I'm not reading your dialogue. I'm having no...
Defender, are you still with us? This is not the time nor place for daydreaming. What do you intend to do?
Looks as though you've exhausted all means for counterattack, Sir Knight in Blue. Is it not time you drop your sword?
I'm gonna tell your portal.
No further questions for the witnesses? Defender, I will consider your interrogation finished. What will it be then? Are we finished here?
It's your time to take it over. Or make a choice now. Shall I summon my parrot as a witness? Abso-fucking-lutely. Polly the parrot, too, here we come. Your Honor, the defense would like to summon a new witness. Oh, no!
A new
Witness, you say?
who do you have in mind?
The witness you all know, by the name of Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head?
Mr. What?
Mr. Potato Head?
I know of no man by that name.
Who said it was a man? Mr. Potato Head! The defense summons new witness. Potato Head the potato! Wait, no, head the... Hokunka!
A parrot as a witness?
Hokunka! I've done it before, Your Honor.
This is the witch's court. Joking around will be considered contempt of court.
No!
Objection!
Objection! Mr. Potato Head, the witness the crime.
God damn it! No, man!
Trying to say that after Mr. Potato Head because it's so funny. Mr. Potato Head witnessed the crime. He saw it happen and he heard it too. Since Valor will witness it, all the others.
Objection!
No, no, no! That bird is nothing but a pet animal. Referring to it as Mr. will not change that.
Objection!
He is a man, baby! Humans are confused by magic to the extent of what they lose what's real. That's what you yourself said, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Objection!
Calling me by my full name does not justify such brash foolishness. The Inquisition is against interrogating a parrot.
I'm not gonna lie, this feels like such a reference to Francisco.
Yeah, I would say so.
By the way, Kime says... You should know that, my dear. A companion never gets a sound he hears. Remembers everything he hears, huh? Simply ask more than Mr. Potato Head to testify.
Why'd you do this? Why did you do this? Why?
The court sees the situation as follows. The witnesses' testimonies do not hold together. In fact, they are as erratic as that bard's songs.
Excuse me!
I could not see the trial getting any more confusing. Very well, the defense may summon this avian witness.
He's like, he's like, I'm already gonna get a headache. Let's add more.
Shit is already confusing. Just do whatever.
Can you believe it?
What's up with Mr. Blue Suit? Summon a parrot as a witness.
You Australian? Something. There's really a summon. By hook or by crook, I'll do whatever I can to save Maya. Said Dr. Seuss. Be it something a parrot or a familiar.
Blue fish.
1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 5 fish. The boundaries of the law, of course. No, I'm gonna break the law for Maya Fey. Maya, what the fuck?
I love that.
Alright, witness, state your name and occupation.
Objection!
Dude.
Not so fast! Not so fast! I hardly even know where to begin, but... First of all, what's the matter with that boy looking so pleased with himself? He looks like the cat that got the cream.
What? Be me, wouldn't it? He's currently possessing my soul.
It's like the movie Ratatouille.
Except I'm the rat. You know, except he's the fuck. Except I'm the chef and he's the rat. Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Just go to the next line.
I'm trying. My controller is dead.
Oh man. Unfortunate.
Come on. I'm trying to charge it, but it won't charge. Well, we got it. We got it by a lifeline. I know how to make it stay charged. Quick! Before the controller dies again. Here we go. don't mind me. I think I'm after the perfect caca, that's all.
And just what is the purpose of questioning a bird? A parrot may be able to repeat what others say, but it cannot talk on its own.
Shut up, bitch!
Objection!
What the fuck was that?
It's also because Crocker doesn't talk in his own words, so he's certain to tell us the truth.
What?
Sorry, Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head remembers every sound he hears, even just the once, with absolute perfection. Let's have him testify exactly what he had. And if Mr. Potato Head can repeat every sound, it seems it should be a valuable testimony.
I cannot believe this is happening.
Just a freaking toy is testifying.
A witness that cannot talk will not lie either. This idea is much to my liking, actually.
I mean, they can't lie if they can't talk.
May our new witness, Mr. Potato Head, testify to the court. We wish to know exactly what you heard from the beginning of the incident.
This is not real. Oh my god, this is real.
Hmm.
Objection!
What?
What?
What? Wait a minute. What's this now?
Oh my lord.
What does this mean?
Well, I don't know what someone's at the end.
What does this mean?
Exactly.
What the hell? What does this mean? Ludicrous! Evidently, this is nothing but a farce after all.
What do you mean, Inquisitor Barnum? I must admit I found the parrot's testimony quite impressive.
Even if that bird can accurately recall the sounds, it is clearly useless when it comes to the order of events.
No, actually. Alright, look at the signal.
You mean there's a problem with the order?
Of the
stone?
First, the witch used magic to turn the victim into gold.
That's what you think the order is, you bitch. One.
Then the witnesses arrived. It is reasonable to assume that they cried out in terror when they did so.
Help! Help me!
And yet, this testimony does not accurately convey such an order of events.
It conveys the order of the stone.
It starts with a sudden scream, followed by the door abruptly opening. And then, a witness crying out. Next, we hear the victim, having turned into gold, falling down. So far, so reasonable. But the real issue is as follows. The parrot seems to think the witch cast her spell after the witnesses entered.
I'm trying to think on how that could be possible.
Oh, you're just thinking. So am I, to be honest.
Because like the only way Maya could be innocent is if that's somehow true. But like, I can't think of an explanation on how he could. The main issue isn't even that he was turned to gold after falling over. It's that his arm fell off because he fell over. So did something else fall over, perhaps?
I don't know.
Wait, he hasn't mentioned the scepter yet. Could have been the scepter.
Would it make a clang sound, though? Such a suggestion is inconceivable.
Objection!
The reason is simple. At that time, the victim had already been turned into gold.
Shit! Ha!
Indeed, it is as you say, Inquisitor Barnum.
The parrot's capacity for imitation is excellent. I would concede that his testimony does have some entertainment value. However, this animal's testimony cannot be allowed to stand as proof in this honorable court of law.
Objection. So potato head off like that.
Do you now see how foolish you were to summon this parrot as a witness?
No, we haven't let him finish his testimony. Should I really go through with this? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yep.
The defense wishes to cross-examine the parrot witness.
What? Are you serious?
Yes!
Did you not hear what I said? Are you choosing to ignore my words?
Absolutely. A witness that cannot talk cannot lie either. This parrot's testimony is the naked truth. He's simply repeating the sounds as he heard them. It's humans who make assumptions about the meaning of those sounds and arbitrarily decide whether testimony is good or not. Hey, Phoenix, nobody gets so philosophical, man.
Wow. Go
But
on.
as knights of the court, shouldn't we be striving to uncover the truth to which this parrot holds the key?
The truth, you say? Very well. Show us the truth that this bird purportedly knows. That's a weird word. Interrogate that parrot. Meanwhile, I shall enjoy the show.
Will you? Will you do it, Mr. Wright?
You think it's hopeless?
Defender, you may interrogate the witness.
I think trusting will just tell us.
Yeah,
What-
I think we should go to the last statement. Wait,
Wait a minute.
Godor.
Wait a minute.
Godor. That's not right. It should be Goldor.
What the fuck is Godor?
I don't know if you should
Well,
I guess you're just
You
going
should have
for it.
said that a second earlier. There's a critical contradiction in this testimony.
We are all aware of that, Sir Blue Knight.
Wait, but what? But then that creates a contradiction between the Talia Magica.
Good point.
Unless there were two that night, or that afternoon.
Or, going back to Grey Earl, the gem that's around their neck.
But wasn't that purple? Oh shit, wasn't that purple?
It was purple, yeah. I don't know if it's the exact same gem that's in the Talia Magica now, but this contradiction is between your so-called desire to find the truth and the fact that you are interrogating a parrot.
That's not what I'm talking about, Inquisitor. There's a contradiction here that makes one thing particularly clear. The fact we have clearly all made a wrong assumption.
How so?
Luke, can you ask Mr. Potato Head to repeat the incantation one more time? Right you are. Godor! Godor!
Godor?
Exactly. According to the Grand Grimoire, the name of the Gold Transmutation spell is Goldor. No, Inquisitor, it seemed to me that the spell we've just heard is in fact a different one entirely.
Well, I never. Unbelievable.
It only is.
Rodor.
Rudolph.
The red-nosed reindeer.
Objection!
This is ridiculous! That wretched bird must have misheard the incantation.
Objection!
Mr. Potato Head is able to imitate sounds perfectly. The incantation was indeed misheard, but only by the people hearing it.
Objection!
The victim was found already in his golden state. That is proof enough that the Goldor spell was used.
But what is Godor?
Objection!
But you're forgetting that Mr. Potato Head heard this incantation after the spell had already taken place. Which makes it entirely possible that this Godor spell was used as well. In other words, another spell besides gold transmutation magic must have also been used.
Another spell that we haven't yet considered?
The next question that needs to be asked is... just what is this Godor spell?
Objection!
Utter foolishness. This is absurd! As convenient as it would be for you, there is no way that a spell by the name of Godor exists. What are you looking for?
Someone that sounds like Godor.
You were looking for a name like what happened last time?
Yeah. There's no way?
Oh, Mr. Wright.
That's a shocked face.
Huh? What is it?
I've found it. The page about the spell, Godor. It's listed in the Grand Grimoire, right here.
What is it?
It
Exists.
what?
Show the spell, Bella! Bella!
Order! I demand order!
It's like I thought. Mr. Potato Head remembered it exactly.
But then, what kind of magic is this Godor?
Share with the class!
Well, my lord, the Grand Grimoire describes it in the following way. Godor creates a portal on two sides of green-colored walls.
Oh!
Oh, whoa!
After 5 minutes.
Holy shit!
Oh shit! Was the butler's walls green? Well, that's quite damning.
Creates a portal.
I gotta say, that is mighty specific.
That is crazy. On green-colored walls. What? A green screen?
Ooh. Is that the Blue Badger?
Ugh. Aren't you a lucky man? It appears even the Grand Grimoire is on your side.
Nah, well.
However, there is a fatal flaw in your explanation.
Huh?
What flaw is that, Inquisitor?
If I could see Grail one more time. Wait, you can barely see the purple gem on her. You can barely see it.
It is really quite simple. Think back to how the alchemist's study looked at the time of the incident.
Brother, are you blind?
Do you remember any green walls? Because I do not. There were none.
Hey, how about you open your damn eyes?
Barnum, look a little closer. All the walls were coated with white plaster.
Objection! Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix.
In other words,
Hey, Phoenix. Want to say something?
it was impossible to use Godor in that room.
No, Phoenix, don't exclamation mark him!
I too have visited that alchemist's study since the incident.
I'm the witch!
I remember very well that all the walls in that room were a dulcet of white.
Your little theory, your little game theory was interesting, Sir Knight in Blue, but it has been proven to be nothing more than that, a mere wild guess. As long as you cannot prove that this Godor spell was used, your little theory shall be considered no further.
Except I can prove it!
In all honesty, I was very surprised to learn of such a spell's existence. However,
I'll definitely use it in future crimes.
as long as it was impossible to have used this spell at the crime scene, your deduction leads us nowhere.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So let me ask you now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you, perchance, have any proof that you could show us?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Can you prove that it was feasible for the witch to have used Godor in that room?
This is no coincidence. Oh, must have been used at the crime scene. Do I have the proof to you? Yes. Naturally. As naturally as I breathe. It's been on my mind for a while. That inexplicable mark. So you knew about that mark the entire fucking time, and you were still surprised. There has to be the evidence that ties up all the loose ends.
I think that exclamation point from earlier wasn't him being surprised, it was him remembering that green mark.
Your friends wish us to present evidence.
Impossible.
Imposter.
The determination in your eyes made me think you would. Now then, we shall allow the defense to present its evidence to the court. Present the proof that the spell Godor was used at the scene of the crime.
Take that!
The walls in the study are coated with white plaster. Not all of them, though. There's one spot which is green.
Oh, there is?
Yes, open your fucking eyes.
I mean, in their defense, the green plaster could have been put there, like, before the crime. Like, because the judge said that he'd been there since the incident, but maybe the green plaster wasn't there yet. But I don't know.
We recall that there was a small painting behind the desk. I'm just noticing what's likely the next problem, though.
What?
Layton couldn't have fit through that.
Layton was also nowhere near that area.
Move. Why? What would she move? For some reason, the wall behind it was painted green.
It was what?
You're taking my word for it?
I recall seeing that painting myself, too. If we look at this floor plan, I'd say it was around here.
Wait.
Mr. Wright, I'll mark it on the floor plan.
It's been bothering me since I saw it. Oh yeah, that ain't suspicious at all.
Yeah, the green on the other side of the room as well?
That's clear what it was. At the time of the incident, a portal opened up behind that painting. In other words, that was the wall utilized for the spell Godot.
What is this, Mario 64?
Objection!
Objection!
You're certainly persistent. You just want a portal to be there so much, don't you?
The wall behind the painting was green, and that's a fact.
Incidentally, I remember that painting well. It was a small landscape piece. About the size of, say, an open grimoire.
Yes, it was about that size indeed. A small, adorable picture.
Even if a portal had opened in that small patch of green, no person would be able to pass through it. In fact, they'd just about be able to put their arm through at the most.
That feels like a red herring. It's not his arm.
Yeah. So will you please explain how a witch could possibly have escaped through a portal this small? If they were small enough, like, say, Grey Earl?
He's right, Mr. Wright. No one could have got through a portal that small.
That's what you think.
Have you anything to say? Or are you so crushed by the realization of your mistake that words fail you?
The portal was too small for a person. Like, okay, well, there goes our theory. Doesn't require much thinking to figure that out.
That goes out the window? Or out the painting, I should say. Ha!
But that aside, a very obvious question remains. If it wasn't a human, then what could have passed through that portal?
You have put an interesting spin on things. Why don't you answer your own question? You talk as if you know everything, so please enlighten us.
A small portal was created in the wall on the scene. I have all the clues as to what that could mean. What went through the portal was... a small animal. What?
I mean,
something else.
I don't know. You're gonna go with something else? Alright.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Phoenix keeps reiterating this point makes me want to believe him. Any human could have passed through a portal that small. Like, even at Grey Earl's size, that would have been a tight squeeze.
If it's an open Grand Grimoire, yeah, no, that would have been a very tight squeeze, actually.
And he also had to get out of there fast as well.
That's true, yeah.
So I don't think it's possible. Even a witch couldn't have pulled that off.
Huh. So are you finally forsaking your mistaken assumptions?
I haven't finished yet, Inquisitor. The fact remains that something else could have passed through that portal.
Oh, and just what would that be, Sir Blue Knight?
I really hope Phoenix explains, because I have no idea where we're going. Yeah, he is. The portal was created after the professor had been turned into gold. The witch had a good reason for behind that. She must have had to move something through that portal. What?
You have captured my curiosity. I'd like to know what passed through the portal. Tell us, what did the witch use that magic portal for?
I guess we could say the scepter.
I'm trying to think this through, then. Why?
That's all I can think of.
Wait.
To implicate Maya? That's what I would assume.
Oh shit, it is right next to the portal!
Yeah. I would say it was done to implicate Maya.
Considering the state of the crime scene, there's just one possible answer. And that is... it's highly magica.
Objection!
Oh hell yeah, this music again. What? What's this now?
Such insolence.
The Talia Magica was found at the crime scene. A portal has nothing to do with it.
Objection!
Inquisitor Barnum, you're making the wrong assumption.
Wrong assumption?
The witch wasn't trying to remove evidence from the scene. He wanted to plant it. He threw the witch's scepter into the room through that portal.
Objection!
You and your crazy theories. Do you even realize what you're saying? If she threw the stuff into the room, that means...
Exactly! She did it to deceive us. Her goal was to make us draw the wrong conclusions. When the incident took place, the witch herself wasn't in the room. I am summoning pursuit. She cast the spell from outside. Oh. What?
What? And also remember that before the incident took place, Grey Earl said that they were gonna go into the study, I think. They were gonna go into their own room, I think.
That's pretty suspicious.
Order, 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 I say!
And that's not all. Even more proof that the staff was thrown into the room from the outside. There is.
What proof?
Proof is none other than Professor Layton's previously severed arm. Wait, what?
the victim's arm? How does that prove anything?
None of them have testified they something which is scepter. However, a few of them claim to have heard it rattling across the floor.
That's right.
Please take a look at this floor plan. The arm was standing upright. We know that the... Wow, I'm just genius.
Yeah.
Since the arm was standing upright, we know the defendant could have been the one who... We know the defendant could have been the one who should have dropped the scepter. Now think about it. Where would you need to drop the scepter from in order... What? In order for it to end up here.
Oh,
I know this one, I know this!
Oh, I know this one.
That's right! The scepter could only have come from the small portal created by the spell Gandalf.
Did you almost say Gandalf?
Gandalf!
This is most unexpected. The witch wasn't in the room when the crime occurred. Or at least, that's the defense's claim.
The only thing that explains all the wow. That explains all the contradictions we've run into.
I think we're starting to get tired. I hope we get to be continued soon.
No, I think I'm just
Mr. Blue Knight, with that imagination of yours, you could aspire to write fantasy stories. A nice try, I must admit. However, this line of assertion is futile. There's a glaring contradiction in your words.
There is.
Another contradiction? Whatever are you referring to, Inquisitor Barnum?
This is the Talia Magica that was used in this incident. As we have established, there are 2 magic gems in it. One for the gold transmutation spell, Goldor, and one for the Shadow Familiar spell, Familia. A witch in possession of this staff would not have been able to cast Godor.
Except they had 5 minutes. Even Phoenix realizes that's not right. Wait, what? What? Yes, you're absolutely right. But, you can't write off all the evidence supporting my theory as mere coincidence.
Why must your agreement always be followed by a but?
My fucking job! What I'm getting at is... This Talia Magica is not... Oh, shit!
That's what he's claiming. Interesting.
That's...
Interesting take.
Oh.
I didn't even consider that.
Not genuine?
Yes, that's right. And naturally, the one responsible for the deception is the real culprit of the crime.
Enough of the suspense. It's too much for a man of my age. The defense shall reveal what is meant by this so-called deception.
Huh? What?
Which part is false?
Got it!
This part of the scepter is false. Okay.
First, I want to clarify one thing. Can we be certain that the Talia Magica in question is authentic?
Without doubt. The metal rod in its center is called the Spina Magica. Spina Magica. Wow.
Bricked up Magica. Wait, no, he just did this.
The witch's mark on its... The witch's mark on its tip is clearly visible and highly detailed. It is impossible to forge, even by the finest craftsmen in all Labyrinthia. I can guarantee you its authenticity.
That leaves us with one possibility. The forgery in question is... the Familia Magic Gem.
What?
A forged magic gem?
Objection!
That is an insult to our investigators.
Objection!
Only witches can use the power of these magic gems, can't they? So tell me, how can you know whether a magic gem is the real thing or not?
Objection!
He has a point.
Hold it there. we know for certain that the spell Goldor was used.
That's why we said fucking familia.
It is undoubtedly not forged. Well, we're not saying the staff is forged, you idiot. We're saying the gem is forged.
But what about Familia? Did anyone actually see a familiar at the crime scene?
That's...
3 months ago, when an investigation was carried out into Sir Belduk's death, the results yielded the following conclusion. The spell Familia had been used to summon a familiar, which in turn carried out the murder.
In which used exactly that to her advantage. Another similar incident at the same crime scene. Don't you think that would be the perfect opportunity for the witch to frame the defendant for her crimes? The defendant would be blamed for both the professor and Sir Delboot's deaths. She'd be taken for the real witch.
Oh.
That was the real culprit's objective. The men were too stunned to speak.
Huh.
There is a chapter in the Magic Archive, an old collection of tales of the occult, about the way to test whether or not a magic gem is genuine.
How can we test it, my lord?
Liquored.
It is very simple. A genuine magic gem is composed of a mineral with a density lower than that of pure water.
Can you put that into words I can understand?
Basically... yeah, that. All you need to do is see if the magic gem floats on water. I was trying to remember my physics classes, I couldn't...
That is simple indeed.
All non-magical minerals in our world, with the exception of sapiolite and a few other special kinds, sink in water. These eerily sparkling magic gems, however, will never sink when put into water. Bailiff, remove this magic gem for immediate examination.
Sorry, why do you guys just never do this?
I don't know.
Magic gem's a fake?
What's up with this trial? This is not how it was supposed to be.
Excuse me?
But not how it was
It's
supposed
all
to
right,
be.
darling. Don't cry. You'll see a witch pattern today. Sir Darnum. Darnum?
Sir Darnum?
I'm never disappointed. Touch now, there. Dude, guys.
Damn it.
He's literally not winning.
Really?
Defender, if your theory is correct, this could be the biggest occult crime in history.
In history.
But another important question remains. I wonder if you can answer it. Who is this supposed real witch that threw the Talia Magica through the portal?
The real witch. There's only one person that comes to mind. I still find it hard to believe, but it's the only possibility. Once I indict her, there'll be no turning back. Man, if you didn't...
her.
Well, I'm assuming...
Is Phoenix
yeah.
Is Phoenix coming to the conclusion that Grey Earl is actually a girl, or...
I think he's just assuming it, considering it has to be Grey Earl.
Or are we supposed to be indicting someone else? I don't know. Okay, let's just keep going.
But I feel like if you don't sense that Grey Earl is a girl before this will be so misleading.
Yeah, it'll be quite confusing.
Knowing the consequences, should I give her them her name? Yes, mine will burn instead, Phoenix.
Mr. Wright. In Labyrinthia, witches are punished by fire. I know you think that's going too far. But even in a world that seems so insane to you, those who take the lives of others must be punished. That's a universal law, isn't it?
Good job. So you looked at one law book. The witch turned the professor into a golden statue. That's not all. It's the wife of the alchemist too, and now she's trying to pin the whole thing on Maya. I can't let her get away with that. I was half expecting it to go to be continued there.
Now then, defense, let us hear your theory.
I imagine it's going to be to be continued shortly after this.
Probably, yeah.
Who is this witch responsible for using Goldor and then throwing the scepter through the resulting
Oh,
portal?
well, you're saving me some time, game.
Take that!
You've eliminated the impossible. Whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Nice TNT reference. There's only one logical explanation. That has to be that man. The real witch is Jean Grey.
Grey Earl?
Grey Earl? Girl?
Oh my fucking...
This game can't be real, man.
Girl.
I've heard that name somewhere. Wait, isn't that the partner who served Sir Belduke?
Delbook? Sorry, he's woke. He's anti-woke.
God damn it.
That's correct.
Objection!
But he's a boy. He's a little boy.
What's this about? You seem to love rolling out these ridiculous suggestions, but you ignore the obvious. Jean Greyol is male. Strong heart.
Prison upon him, tell me one thing. Is it only females who can be witches?
Are you daft? Of course it's only females.
It's written in the wall book that you'll never see.
Never in the history of this court has there ever been a male witch.
You're so utterly ignorant. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Alright, well, I'd like to ask another question. Is Jean Greyol really a male?
What?
Hold on. I just need to see this real quick. They don't have ages, I just realized?
Yeah, they don't.
Damn
Interesting.
it. I can't make that joke then if I don't know his age.
What a ludicrous question.
The defense assert. Jean Greyol is the witch responsible for using magic of Professor Lego. Yeah, baby!
Objection!
Will you stop fooling around? This is a groundless accusation.
Groundless!
Objection!
Oh, I assure you, it's quite grounded. I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. At the time of the crime, Jean Greyol was in the next room to the alchemist's study. In one of the walls of that very room was painted green.
It was?
What's more, that green wall was the one adjacent to Sir Belduke's study.
What? This is madness!
See, guys, my aunt didn't do anything. She wouldn't hurt a fly, provided it wasn't on her burger.
Quickly, have the butler summoned to the court, now! Have Jean Greyol brought here immediately!
Certainly, my lord. It shall be done.
Someone say recess.
To be continued?
There is no need for that.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I am here. I shall come down right away.
That scared the fuck out of me.
It's you.
Two?
Oh,
Well
phew.
then,
I sound so
Mr.
jolly.
Wright, shall we begin?
I feel oddly threatened, I'm gonna be honest.
Same. The voice actress is doing a really damn good job.
Jean Greyol.
It would seem this trial has turned in a new direction. I think we all need a bit of time to take it in. We shall take a brief intermission.
Should we continue?
Inquisition, defense, sharpen your swords in which to prepare yourselves for the next stage of this battle.
Yes, Your Honor.
It shall be done, my lord.
By the time we resume, the examination into the magic gem should have ended as well. Now, the court is adjourned for a brief intermission.
You're sure to tell me no one had a bottle of water in this courtroom? To be continued? Please say to be continued. To be continued.
Ah, there we go.
Oh my God.
That was a very very beefy trial former.